I have my hair looking not too bad. If I can, it'll make that happen. All right. This video, I want to show you the ways that I can save a few dollars making some clothes, whether it be taking some zippers from old clothing, jeans, jackets, and even buttons, elastics. There's all sorts of ways you can take things from old garments, I should say, and just reuse them, repurpose them. I mean, these pair of shorts I made, I don't know if you can see them, but I reused zipper for here and another zipper for another pair of pants I made. Every single pair of pants I made, I just reuse zippers because I've taken them from jeans or whatever they've come from. So I'll give you a quick look at some things I have taken and why I do it. Now, this video doesn't mean you're poor, I'm poor, or anything like that. I'll do some close-ups on this stuff later. But anyway, zippers. Number one, you can get so many sizes, colors, different, I don't know what you call it, the way the zips go together, either like bulky ones or finer zips, depending on the piece of clothing you got. Buttons are a big thing as well, and elastics from things. So I'm going to lay out some things here for you to see and things that I've collected and starting to. This is my button jar. I haven't been able to take many buttons off a lot of clothes yet, but I'm slowly getting there. Some of them are bought. The ones in packet things are bought. But on my table, I've got some to show you. The different sizes and types of buttons you can get. It's going to be endless if you keep collecting them over the years from your clothes. There's so many things that you can put them on, and you don't have to use everything. If you get 6 buttons off one piece of clothing, it doesn't mean you have to use them all, but just having them there has been really good. So useful to have. Zippers. Majority of the zippers will come from jeans for me. Look at all the different colors you can get, different sizes. Being jeans ones, I like jeans ones because they're quite often the same sort of strong metal zip and not plastic. You can get longer ones out of a jacket. White ones, different lengths again. Here is one that's more like that finer look if you want something that's not so bulky on a finer piece of clothing. But anyway, the point is there's endless what you can get. And yes, maybe some zips might cost you about $3 or a little bit more. You know, the longer ones will cost more. But why not take them out of a piece of clothing? Next one on the list is elastics. You can get them from all sorts of clothing, depend what it is, what style of clothing. But this is a really cool, like probably 1-inch band that I can use for who knows what. At least if it fits around my stomach or my waist, then I can use it for something sort of a waistband. This, I pulled this elastic from a pair of, I'm going to call them like jeggings. That is one big long fat band. Wouldn't know what I would use it for, to be honest, but I took it out because why not? Even these, if you have, like, as long as your clothing and pieces aren't like really old and tatty, I won't use things that are frayed and faded and all that sort of stuff. But these are almost brand new straps, either of, what do you call them? Like tank top things and whatnot. They've got these adjustable straps. So then I don't have to go and buy these little mechanisms so I can lengthen and shorten a piece of clothing. I can just make my own little loop end to attach it on my piece of clothing, stitch it on here, and then I have shoulder straps. So here's an example of how I would approach a pair of shorts. I'm not going to wear these anymore. Probably the only thing I'm really going to get from this is the zip. You can't reuse these. So they're just, yeah, they're expendable. Even these little rivets, can't use them. But the zippers, yes. So I just take my seam ripper and I go around all these seams in no sort of fashion or actual method, I guess. I just go where there are seams that are all around the zip and just slowly start picking away at them. I try as best as I can to not cut into the zip anywhere, especially up the top ends here and the bottom of the zip, because see how it's not fraying right now on the actual garment. I'd want to try and keep it as clean looking and new as I can. So I just try and take my time a little bit more around the edges of the zip, not make it look tatty. But yeah, just go around, pick along all the seams until you can get the zipper out. And here's what it looks like after you have taken it out. I actually did a pretty good job keeping the tops and bottoms together. But there you go. Basically a brand new looking zipper that you can use with some item that you're making. And for your buttons, where they're stitched up there is clearly where they're held on. So my approach to buttons is to get the seam ripper and approach them from underneath. I'm not going to do it to the shirt I'm wearing, but I'll go from underneath. Let's get that in focus. And basically cut it off from there. Like you can try and go from the top, but it's just a bit harder trying to get it under the thread from the top, I find. So that's how I would do it and keep the buttons. Thank you for watching. Please stay tuned for the next video. No, that was lame. I hate ending videos and I don't like ending videos. So I'll just end it with, please stay tuned for the next one.